Hello, adventurer, and welcome to our Heroes of Theros actual playthrough. As always, it is a safe for work, story-driven D&D campaign. If you are a first-time viewer, we recommend starting your quest on episode 1. Otherwise, stick around and be transported to the mythic world of Theros. Last time, our heroes found themselves in the presence of a familiar face, Proteus Rhododendron. A shell of the man he once was in life, and surprised to see the heroes of Theros in the underworld, Proteus had many questions about their assumed demise. The group informed him of their status as living beings, I guess. I need to rephrase that one better. And of Adelphos' death, and he in turn told them that they would be forever cursed to aimlessly sail the seas of Narano with him. Distressed and wondering whether they made their trip in vain, our heroes began to lose hope for their quest. Wanting to find some direction, Callan used sending to communicate with Adelphos. While waiting for an answer, Vasilis tried to get more information from Proteus, but was instead confronted with accusations of actions Vasilis made in life that helped to hurt Theseus and put him on a darker path. Callan gained the response from Adelphos. Callan got a response from Adelphos, who wanted to be brought back to life in order to save Theseus. Regaining some hope and deciding to continue to save Adelphos, our heroes and the crew of the Obtainer ran into another familiar presence, the hydra which attacked Akros previously. And that is where we are now. Everybody roll me initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I was gonna sneeze.
We're in
You
danger.
couldn't see his face.
He goes, I thought you were just shocked that you're fighting a hydra again.
No, I was trying to sneeze.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to see which one this is.
Figure it out, Shalice.
Get out of here.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, but those dice look great, by the way.
They do look great.
Oh, let's dance and roll.
I'm gonna put some random crewmen out.
Yeah, can we just have them fight it? Because they can't die, so
True.
they'll just like get eaten and just like come back and...
Okay.
I'm getting all hot.
Oh, well.
I'm getting sweaty. I'm getting a little nervous.
Why? Why would you ever?
Why, he says.
We're fighting this crazy giant hydra that's like literally on the cover of the Theros book.
And no worries,
No,
he already
that's his
hates
older
us.
brother.
Oh, okay.
Another bad roll.
This is ridiculous. I get advantage on initiatives, and then I roll a 1 and then a 3.
Yep. Rip. Okay, so, would someone... Actually, no, I'll do it. Okay.
No.
Alright. You are up first, Alondros.
Wait, I gotta.
No
sorry,
way.
I rolled in person. I got a 23.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way with a 10.
got it.
Go in first.
I got a 25.
Alondros Brell, 26.
I got a 10.
Oh, was the first roll a mistake?
No, that
Oh,
was
that was 12 days
12
ago.
days ago.
Yeah.
But we'll take it.
Yeah,
A
I'll
10.
take it, sure.
Dang it, Tyson.
Okay.
Curse you and your
Wait,
honesty.
time out. You got a 10. What did you get, Thalassa?
25.
Of course. Yeah, I should have known. So, Thalassa, you get to act first just like you always want to.
So love it so much. You guys have no idea.
I know what feat Shay is never taking again.
For real.
So this hydra, its body semi-submerged beneath the sea around you, raises its 5 heads high above the starboard side of the obtainer, sort of towards the front end, and all 5 roar with ferocity in your direction, seemingly recognizing their former opponents.
Weird. So we would say that this is definitely a sea creature.
No.
Oh?
No. It has a swim speed, but it's not a sea creature.
Well, I would like to pick up my bident and
Okay.
slowly raise it down to one of its faces is facing me the most and cast dominate monster.
Wow. Yeah, alright.
There we go.
Big boy moves.
Okay,
Big girl
give me just
moves.
1 second.
Big girl? Who is it? Oh, me?
You.
I thought you meant the monster was a girl. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes, don't you remember when
Missy.
she introduced herself to us last time?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
How do you do?
I might be a
It
monstrosity,
sounds like some old
but
lady.
I'm also a lady. A classy lady.
Just sheds a tear because it's a monster.
Everyone
You
calls
can
me a
cast
lady.
dominate monster with your bident.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Only
Nice.
on
Beasts
beasts
and
monstrosities.
monstrosities with,
with-
an innate swim speed.
Yep.
It
There
does have
we
an innate swim
go.
speed. You're right.
Hence
It
my
is a
question.
monstrosity. Sweet. All right.
Wait,
It
dude.
rolls a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
What's your save?
Yeah, what is your spell save DC?
15.
All right. I'm gonna. How do I make this roll public?
Like the icon that's like the dice.
The normal dice.
Yeah.
Oh, did you already see my other rolls that I made?
Yes.
16
The
and
16,
12.
Yeah.
And the
Okay,
and the
great.
12.
Okay. This guy has a +0 wisdom, so I'm just gonna roll this for all of you. Ready?
No!
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh.
Way. You.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
unmodified. All right. So you
That's so painful.
watch as you cast this boon of Thalassa, right? This magical godly artifact at this hydra, and you see it begins to sort of like wince, and you can sort of feel this connection being made with it, like it's about to succumb to your will, until you just hear it roar again in your face, and you can feel the connection severed.
Ugh. Okay.
Rigged.
I think I will just kind of sit in kind of an awe of defeat from that move and kind of step back a little bit for somebody else to move up and try something new.
Where do you want to go?
Are you gonna physically move from where you are?
No, just meaning like, kind of like,
Okay.
Yeah,
You'll just stay where you're at.
yeah.
And as you can see here on this ship, directly to the left of Vasilis, where my mouse is hovering over, is the mast. In front of it is a barrel filled with ballista bolts. And as you can tell here at the front of the ship, there is a ballista. This hatch leads down to the bottom lower decks. And the rest, I think, is pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
All right.
That was so sad.
That was so.
Dang
That's
it,
the
I
pains
know,
of.
right?
She's just experiencing the pains of being a caster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Freaking 1 point.
You see Proteus. Wait, what role did you get, Connor?
23.
Okay, you're up.
Okay.
Cultist.
I'm gonna dive off the side of the boat.
Like, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Yeah.
Um.
I'd say that's just 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
Quick jump.
So I'm gonna go diagonal.
Okay.
Whoops. So I actually cannot pull myself off of the boat. Can you pull
Really?
me? Can you pull me
Oh,
off the boat,
it's
please?
probably a room.
It's a wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
So can
Sorry
you-
about that.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
okay.
I will pull up a new actor for you. I'm gonna delete you real quick.
Or just
You
grab him
should
and
be able
drag
to
him.
grab me and drag
I
me.
I tried and
Yeah, you can pull him out.
Oh, I can. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? There you are.
Okay. So
Can you not see into the boat if you're outside of the boat?
no, I can still see him.
Okay, good.
So 5. 15. I want to swim up to this hydra. I guess I'm inside of it
Okay.
at that point, huh?
Yeah,
And,
yeah. You hover over it.
So that's
never
what,
mind.
5, 10, 15. Can I
Okay.
try and climb up on it? I have
Yeah.
I have 15 more feet of movement.
Sure. That feels
If you need me to make a roll.
like it would be a check, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do dexterity because it's really slippery.
Okay.
Like you're trying to climb
But he's a scaly
wet
man.
scales. So acrobatics, I should say. 'cause it's
Acrobatics, that's an
dexterity-based.
11.
Yeah. You're not able to get like all the way on top of it, like on its back. But you are like part way up it. Does that make sense? And that's after like climbing up and sliding down a couple times.
Okay.
So you're like not all the way on its back, but like on its side almost.
Okay. I would like to pull out my Tardix blade and, as an action, plunge it into this creature.
All right, roll me an attack.
That's a. Why are you laughing?
Because I told you.
17 to hit.
17 is its armor.
Oh, let's
So-
go. And then
It's a glancing blow, right?
Yeah, glancing blow.
I'll take
so
my
half
other
damage.
rapier and try and stab it in as well. That's not gonna hit. It's 14.
Yep. So roll your rapier damage and just have it.
Hold on. Let me get rid of.
Just
like,
have it.
We have so many dice.
I
in
have
this.
so many dice in here
Have
that
it.
I.
Take
You
it.
have it. It's yours.
It's all yours. Have it.
Have it.
Oh, I would just like to showcase. Can we? Would it be weird if I? Anyway,
What do you-
Lego came out with a
Ooh.
mystery
Oh,
minis
yeah?
D&D version.
What?
And it's us?
Yeah. No, I wish. Could you imagine?
Lego
Hey,
makes a
Lego,
mini
if you're
of my
listening.
character?
That would be great. That would be a great thumbnail. Yeah, so they come out every year with like a mystery minifig to collect them all, right? There's 12 options, and this year is Dungeons and Dragons. Fingers crossed that it's going to lead to some actual D&D sets. But I got one. Which one do they have?
They have a D&D set.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's like wildly expensive though, but
Yeah.
anyways. Sorry.
This is the little dude that I got.
Dude, that's
Oh,
sick.
little bard.
Hey!
Yep. Oh, come on, focus.
That's freaking awesome.
I love
Is
it.
that the guy from Baldur's Gate?
I don't know. Is he an elf or half-elf bard?
He is, but he's not a bard.
Hmm.
Anyway, he came with two little rapiers, two little swords as well. So
Nice.
That's cool.
Yep. Matheson also got one. He got a druid, a little halfling druid.
Oh. That's
That's
pretty
perfect.
cool.
Do I
Anyway, so now that you've got
do I get sneak attack?
what is your yep, because
'Cause you're the closest.
Yep. And well, Thalassa's technically 5 feet away.
Okay. So
'Cause
that
the heads
is
I'm considering part of the reach.
19 points of damage.
Glad I
Okay.
didn't
And that's with that's including the half damage. I guess this is more like where it is.
19
'cause-
halved. So that would be
Yeah.
what, 8? No, 9. I can do math.
Okay. All right. You, as you stab your blade into its sort of getting the top 12 inches of your blade underneath the scales above you, trying to hold on, running down the scales of this hydra is, and when it makes contact with your hand that's holding on, you reel back in pain as you take 11 acid damage.
Okay. Is that new? Did it
Yeah.
do that last
Yeah,
time?
that's cool. No.
Well, I'm just playing it from the book, so sorry if I didn't do it last time. Maybe I
Oh,
thought
it's all right.
you guys
It
would
kind of
die.
makes it cooler, honestly. Like it makes it
Oh yeah.
like new mechanics to it. Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. All right. Next up is Proteus. Proteus is gonna just kind of look at what's happening, and he's gonna turn around, walk into his cabin.
What a bum.
And you see the other crew here, like, not taking that much action. You see it. They are as if this is no surprise, or they're almost indifferent to everything that's happening. Next up is the Hydra. The Hydra is going to move along with Callan to right here. And one of its heads, actually 2 of its heads are going to snap down at you, Thalassa. Because you are...
Super fun.
I know. So that's a 23 to hit for the first hit.
Yeah.
15 to hit for the second hit.
Yep.
15?
No, that doesn't hit you. Yeah, you have a 16. 16 plus 2, you have an 18.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
18.
so only one of these bites land. You take 11 damage, piercing damage, as this head snaps down at you. And I will. And then one head is going to go for Vasilis with a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
You see as this head strikes at you, take 16 damage. And then 1 strike at Alondros. A nat
Yes!
1. You see... Yeah, it absolutely... It just, like, headbutts the side of the ship. Like, totally miscalculates. And then the final head is going to sort of, like, wrap itself behind its body and try and snap at you, Callan.
Okay.
Not 4d20, 1d20 plus 10. 10d20 to hit.
Yes.
15 to hit.
Dang it. Why's it got a plus?
What is it?
Yeah, it hits.
What's your armor class?
14.
Okay. So we'll do the full damage. This massive head bites at your back. You can feel its fangs sink into your flesh. Roll me a dexterity saving throw to stay on the back of this hydra as you are damaged.
21.
Yeah, you're fine. You are able to hold your footing quite easily. Alondros, it is now your turn.
Wait, how many points of damage was it? Sorry.
18.
Okay, I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge.
So that's just a 9.
All right. Well, I do believe this worked last time. Let's try it again. And I'm going to use a bardic to subtract from its savings throw.
Okay.
And then I will cast slow.
Nice. What saving throw is it?
Wisdom
Okay.
with a -7.
Wow. Okay. I don't think it's possible for it to pass.
Uh-huh.
You never know.
12. Does
Yeah, no.
12 pass? Yeah.
No.
I'd say a nat, yeah. Nat 20 would be the only thing. Okay, yeah. It is successfully slowed.
Everybody keep Alondros alive.
Yes. And then, because it cannot use reactions, I am going to back up.
Yep.
I'm going to kind of duck behind these stairs. Would this be like half cover or
Yeah.
whatever back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does it matter which spot I'm in?
If forward would be, if you're 1 step forward, it'd be quarter cover, and 1
Quarter
step
and then half?
yeah, where you're at is
Okay.
half.
I'll just stay back here.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay. It is now your turn, Basilis.
All right. Okay. Yo, we need to hit this dude with some fire. Or we're in trouble. Which I have none of, so. I guess I'm just gonna rage.
I was gonna say,
Sweet.
what you gonna do?
There we go.
Yeah, it's about all I got. Okay, so I'm gonna rage.
And then we rage. So it makes you think of every time.
Do I get to when I rage? Do I get to add my strength bonus plus my proficiency bonus to see if I hit?
You always do.
Then do I also get my rage bonus as well?
Your rage strength bonus?
So whenever. Oh, sorry, that's just my proficiency. It's just telling me what. That's my bad. I'm good. We're all right. Either of these puppies hit. Oh
Goodness.
my god.
Okay. So wait, were you attacking with advantage? Were you attacking recklessly?
I was not attacking recklessly.
So instead of rolling the 2d20 plus 8, just roll 1d20 and then roll a d20 after that.
I just rolled for both of them at once. Like so I get 2 attacks.
Yeah. So when you
Right.
roll the 2d20 plus 8, it just adds your 2 rolls.
Right. I got a 1 and a 4, which means I came out with a 9 and a 20.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was keeping track of it.
Sweet. Yep. So you rage and you miss. You see, actually, sort of simultaneously at the same time as Alondros, you were going to take your swings, anticipating the head that was attacking you was going to come back, but because all of a sudden it was slowed, your swings fall just barely short.
Okay, that's cool and makes a lot of sense.
Do you want to move anywhere, or are you going to stay there?
I don't want to move out of its way because then I'm going to get freaking 5 opportunity attacks. I'm good where I am.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
Back to the top of the initiative. Thalassa, it's your turn.
All right, I'll take my Bident and can I put a Searing Smite on that?
Absolutely. It's a weapon.
And I'm assuming his head is still just like right above me. And I'm just gonna
Mhm.
try to stab him up through the bottom of the throat.
Okay.
And that is does a 27 hit?
Absolutely it does.
Okay. And
Also, I gotta say that the music for this encounter is freaking insane.
I just pushed play. I'll take no credit.
Take all the credit.
No, I didn't.
You made the playlist.
Duh.
It's
am I
like
right?
making a
It just
mixtape.
says that one. Plus,
Yeah,
or is it just that?
plus your weapon damage. That's additional too.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so roll your weapon damage.
So, 8 piercing, I'm assuming, from the Bident, and then 2 fire damage.
And that's all you did from the biting was 8?
Yeah, I rolled really crappy. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Just kidding. Hold on. I did that wrong. So,
What would you rolled a 2, so 11 plus 6, 17 biting damage, and then roll 1d6.
yeah, 17 Bident damage and then 2 fire damage.
Yep, that makes a little more sense.
I was like,
Okay.
I didn't roll it twice. That's
You stab into the neck of one of these heads and rip your bident out. And where usually is like a frosty or sea foamy effect when you attack enemies, you just see its flesh sizzle and burn. And you take... Oh, okay. Callan, Vasilis, and Thalassa. You take 12 acid damage each. As this neck, the head of this hydra begins to like flail sort of wildly, and this acid blood just kind of sprays all over and getting on all of you.
super fun.
All right. Callan, it's you're up.
Can I try and climb the rest of the way up onto this?
Yeah. I'll say that you don't, because you're not like climbing out of the water.
Okay.
You won't need to make any sort of check. You can just use the remainder of your movement to just get right on top of the back of it.
Okay, I am going to.
That looks so cool on the screen, just saying. You're just on top of this beast.
I don't know what I want to do.
Just do it.
I'm gonna attack twice with my once with my Tardix and then the rapier.
Okay.
That doesn't
Rolling.
hit. It's a 14 for the Tardix
Okay, 14 misses.
and a 25 for my rapier.
Okay, 25 hits.
Sixteen points of damage.
All right. You see you stab almost hilt deep with your offhanded rapier right into the back. And as you see, it winces in pain. Vasilis, Thalassa, and Callan, you all take 11 acid damage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. New strategy.
It's now the, oh no. Sorry, I want you to, I'm gonna move these guys back. I just want you to be on top. Because it does look very cool.
He does have to do a constitution save throw from my searing smite.
Or else he stays on fire.
Mm-hmm. Or he takes 1d6 fire damage again.
On his turn.
Target must make constant at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah. He has a decent con. 25 to save.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the searing flesh begins to dissipate. This one. One head will try and attack you, Callan, because you did the most damage to it.
Okay. Is it still slowed?
It is still
Yeah.
slowed.
Okay.
So 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Oh,
Oof.
so
Yeah, buddy.
plus 8. So 24 damage
Uncanny dodge.
as sort of this middle head. Okay, so you take 12 damage as this middle head snaps back at you now while you are on the very back of it. And this hydra is going to submerge itself under the water.
Opportunity attack.
Okay. That's great. Thalassa, would you like to use your reaction as an opportunity for an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Good choice.
I'll just try to do the same thing I did last time. Just stab him in the neck again, I guess.
All right. Roll on attack, both of you.
$18.
Okay, 18 hits.
23.
That hits both of those.
21.
Okay.
Um, 5, 6, 7. I get to re-roll one of those.
Okay.
I get to reroll. Actually,
You don't get to
Yeah, I get
reroll
to
them
reroll them.
an additional time. You just get to reroll
No.
Yeah,
them
not
the
in-
next one just
it's not
sticks.
indefinitely.
Oh, my bad. Well, that sucks.
because you're talking
So-
about the great weapon fighting with the feet, right?
Yeah.
Just once.
All right, then he takes 10 damage.
Okay. On. 21. Okay. You see as it begins to submerge under the ship, Thalassa and Vasilis, you both take the opportunity to get 2 final swings in. And as you're piercing and slashing attacks bury into its scales, Callan, Vasilis, and Thalassa you all take 17 damage, acid damage.
New strategy.
And you see it disappears beneath the murky waters.
It does get to retry to save
Okay. On its
Um,
turn.
on it at the end of its turn.
Okay.
So wisdom save.
Really?
Okay. Nuh-uh. It's a 19. That was just a
Oh my
straight roll. It was just a
God.
straight roll.
It saved.
Dude, I don't know why
Oh my
the dice
god.
hate you guys right now. Okay. Callan, you're aware. So, like, as it submerges,
How far down does
You-
it go?
about 15 feet under the water.
Okay.
You don't go with it necessarily. You kind of are left floating at the surface. If you want to follow it, you'd have to swim with it,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is now your turn, Alondros.
Hey. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna talk into my ring. Alan, where did it go?
Can I dip my face in the water? Do I just see it down right below me?
It is moving like under the ship itself.
I will pop my head back up and relay that information. It's about 15 feet down and it's moving underneath the ship.
Essentially, it's got 20 feet of movement. It kind of went like 15
It's
down,
kinda going
5
like-
feet over. Yeah, like.
Okay. Perfect. I'm going to choose a... Okay. This doesn't say that I have to see the point. It just says
Okay.
that I have to choose a point within range.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose under the ship and a little bit like kind of off to the side so that it doesn't splash us. And I am going to cast Synaptic Static.
Okay.
which is the radius of a fireball, so it's 40 feet diameter.
Okay.
So it should hit it. And it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Hey.
Unless its intelligence is 2.
It's intelligent, like
Like is a
literally.
score, like literally a 2 or lower, like a 2 or a
Yep,
1.
it is a 2.
Are you serious? Oh my
100%.
gosh.
Would you like me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. Okay.
Wow.
Then we hear. That's crazy. Well, we
What is this
hear
encounter?
a insane burst of psychic noise, essentially, that just erupts in this water.
Okay.
And it is unaffected.
Okay.
Wow.
Dang. Well,
All right.
Wow.
All the heroes die in the underworld.
and then
Hey.
I end my turn. Also, quick clarification.
Yes.
D&D only has 3 forms of cover. There's half cover, 3/4 cover, and total cover. Which would you say I have? Because each has a different effect.
3/4.
3/4? Okay.
Yeah. Well, from where it was there.
From where it
like,
was, yeah. Or
yeah.
or on the other side or whatever.
Yeah,
If it was
yeah.
right on, I would imagine it's none, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Okay. Vassilis, it is now your turn.
Okay, I see at on the image at the front of the ship. There's a ballista.
Absolutely.
Can I use that?
Yeah, absolutely you
Thank-
can.
Goodness, dude, I can't do. I just get up close and hit stuff. Like, this is not working out. Okay. I'm gonna move over to the ballista. Is a bolt already inside of it?
No.
No? Okay. I will... what are the mechanics to have it loaded? How long is it going to take me with just myself? It doesn't look like...
With just yourself, normally it takes... Normally it's manned by 2 people. And normally
Right.
there is a loader, which uses an action to load it, and a firer, which uses the action to, like, aim and fire it. So essentially, it would take you 2 turns to load and fire it, unless someone gave you the help action, in which case it would only take you 1.
Okay. Shay, when's your turn in initiative? Is that coming up? I want to say it is. Like, I want to say you're next.
I think it's.
Yeah, she's first. She's the first
Yeah.
person.
And I should be last.
What
So,
about what's his butt? Did he already go?
Proteus?
Yeah.
He ran
Yeah, he's
away
just in his cabin.
He's
Oh, that's
like
right.
a bum.
yeah, I tell you out of here.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Because if you take your action right now to load it, you will be able to fire it your next turn.
Oh, will I?
Because the hydra isn't here right now.
You're swimming under the water.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna
Do
use
it.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well,
Okay.
we'll use my turn to load it.
Great. You see that there's a barrel of ballista bolts behind you. Oh, and then sorry, it takes 3 actions if you'd like. There's like a sort of at the base of where the ballista bolt is. There's like a thick jar of like pitch, and then there's some various braziers and sconces around that you could essentially use an action to light an arrow and then do additional fire damage, but then that makes it a 3-action weapon as opposed to a
So you
2-action
can just
weapon.
shoot it normal, or if you want to make it fancy, it takes 1 extra action.
Correct.
And it does fire damage, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. But
And I won't be able to shoot it next turn. It'll
nope,
be the turn after that.
unless someone gives you the help action before your turn next turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell. Vassilis is gonna yell out for help. Somebody come help me load the ballista. either Thalassa or one of the other crew members.
Mhm.
If
Roll
if
me a
they'll
persuasion check.
If they'll even help.
yeah, it'd be better for like one of the crew members to come
Right.
help.
Well, roll me a persuasion check.
Let's do it. Persuasion.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh, let's go.
Why
Hey.
couldn't I have gotten that on an attack roll?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why?
I know.
So you see like this crew member directly off your shoulder, a former member of the Overseers of the Lost, a Triton, sort of kind of like look at you, and in whether instinctually or out of their own desire, you see they sort of jump to action and are helping you man this ballista.
Excellent.
So if you take this
Sweet.
turn, if you're taking your turn to dip the arrow and pitch, essentially.
Yep.
Okay. So he will help you with the help action. I'm gonna roll his initiative. He's just got to beat a 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you laugh now.
So he'll go before you.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
say it's gonna be like a 2.
And he will essentially assist you so you can fire it on your next turn. Okay, Thalassa, it is
Heck
now your
yeah.
turn.
The fun beastie beast is under the ship.
hmm From where you're at, even looking like out from under the ship, you can't see it.
Okay. That's super not scary at all, huh? I Sorry, thinking.
While she's thinking, if you haven't already, give us a like, throw us a comment down below. If you like hydras.
Get out of here. There's the door.
No, don't. Please stay. Please stay.
Yeah, if you've ever fought a hydra, let us know, because they actually are really fun encounters, because it's like multiple things all wrapped up into one. So if you've ever fought one, I would love to hear your experience. And
Yeah,
if it's going
and-
as poorly as ours is now.
The first time around,
and
it
if
went
you-
so much better.
Which is surprising because you were at such a lower level.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, this is a balanced
Okay, so
fight.
basically, I'm gonna go.
I think we just lucked out with Callan's ability. That sword, like it just had like right.
Well, and
Yeah.
Tyson can.
And,
I
like,
mean,
the
Alondra's
slow-
kinda slow before as well. You know.
But it
Yeah.
stuck
That's
last
pretty good,
time.
probably.
Yep.
Whereas this time, like, he was like, nope, I'm rolling a 19.
Yep. Hot dice.
It just shows how luck contributes to everything in this game.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
I know there
So
was
I'm just
there was
gonna
like a
move.
10% chance of
Yep,
him
so you're-
passing it.
So you're moving to the rear of the ship.
Right, I'm just gonna move to right there, and then I'm going to heal myself with laying hands.
Okay.
And
How much are you going to hear yourself?
30.
Okay. You see some water that's splashed up on the deck because of the hydra appearing out of the ocean, sort of like begins to pool in little trails and veins to your feet and up your bident, and you see this water begins to cover your wounds, and a slight purple glow heals them.
Yay! And that's it.
Okay. All right, Callan, it's your turn. You're essentially wading in the water about 5 feet from the edge of the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out the little device that Alondros gave me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, I really hope this works, and I'm gonna cast Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay. Yep.
I'm just gonna come up right. Oh, I can't get in. I want to come up right here.
Yeah,
by
I
the
gotcha.
hatch.
So, are you going to Misty Step onto the ship then?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I am going to. Actually, can I go by Vasilis?
Yep, absolutely you can.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Vasilis.
Okay. So the only like right here, because this
Yes.
to your the
Yeah.
left is a barrel. You can't really occupy
That's
that
exactly
space.
where I was thinking. I'm gonna do it at second level.
All right. 2d6 or 2d8.
Yeah.
Sorry, or is it d6?
Yes, it's at 8.
Nice.
Um,
Are you what cleric are you? Are you a life cleric?
Trickery.
Trickery. That's right. That's right.
14. You heal 16 points of damage, Vasilis.
Thank you.
Unless
thank
you're
you.
undead or a construct.
Oh crap!
No? Okay.
They found me
Just
out.
checking.
You kind of have
No, you're not undead.
to. I was gonna say.
He's still alive.
Why
His
was that
legs are dead,
hesitation?
but he's still alive.
Oh, okay. And then I will use my movement.
So you Misty Step next to Vasilis then is what
Yes.
you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
I'm gonna go up to here.
Okay.
Do we just
All right.
Bottom of
lose?
the stairs. Where'd Zane go?
Zane's with us. I can still see him.
Oh,
There
there
he
he
is.
is.
Okay,
Hi.
so
Hi.
you sort of feel the ship lurch and drag to the left. Almost, you felt this before, Callan, on your many sea adventures. Almost as if it had hit a reef or a rock. But you realize that it's just a massive body of the hydra sort of hitting the keel as it goes underneath. And you see...
have run a reef.
and you see it reappears on the other side of the ship. Its heads popping out of the water with fierce ferocity. And... Oh, that was you. Sorry.
It's alright.
It actually pops out right here. And you see these two heads. Two heads closest to you, Vasilis, are going to make an attack against you.
They can try.
Oh,
That's a nat one with one of them.
Wow.
Yes.
And then the other head rolls
yes.
an 18 to hit.
Oh,
that was so scary.
that probably hits.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take 15 piercing damage as one of the heads. Both heads are going in at the same time. One head makes contact and the other kind of hits the other one. They are wounded and hard to coordinate with each other. And then you see...
What would be half of 15?
7.
Do you go with the lower or higher one? Because I get
Oh,
half
you have
damage.
resistance.
Yeah.
It would be lower. You take 7.
Do
And then these two heads on this right side are going to attack you, Thalassa.
They can hit me from there? Lame.
Yes, they have a 15-foot reach.
Oof.
17 to hit,
No.
and a 27 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. You see much the same as Vasilis. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
We can see
You
how
take-
it rolls too. I don't know if you know that.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. You take 24 damage, Thalassa, as this creature launches down into you and another head bumps into it. I neglected to roll one of the d10s for Vasilis. So, to actually Vasilis, you take 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah, total. That's halved and everything, so.
Okay.
Alright, it is now your turn, Alondros.
All right. It's gonna seem like the same thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna cast slow on this thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it straight,
Okay.
hoping that it rolls literally anything
Okay, I'm gonna roll it publicly.
but a 1920. Good. There
Yep.
we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, that's still a crazy roll.
Is your
though.
save
Like,
a
you're on
19 or is your
fire.
save an 18?
It's an 18.
So,
So I
it'd
guess
be
it would.
18, 19, 20. Yeah. There's a. Okay. Yep. This creature
15% chance
is
of it passing.
slowed. Okay. Are you going to do anything else?
No. Maybe I'll squat down
Okay.
to total cover.
All right. Yeah, you just pop a squat,
Yeah.
take a knee.
Man, this is
Kind
a
of back
Hey.
behind it. I basically like pop out and I'm like, "Boo!" And then I'm just like head down.
Vasilis, you see that as you're dipping this ballista bolt in some pitch and lighting it on flame, you see this, what's it called?
Hydra.
No.
Right in.
Yes, this Triton next to you. Wind back the string on the ballista, priming it for you to place the bolt and take your shot. So ballista is a +6 to hit. Was Vasilis ever part of the military, or did he just train for the games?
I would absolutely, yeah, I would say he was part of the military.
He actually joined the Akron army. It wasn't just wasn't just training for the games as an elite.
I would say he held some kind of military position after the games. It
Okay.
would probably not have been. It would have not been like some kind of grunt. You know what I mean? Like it would have been like more on like strategy side.
Yeah,
I'll kind of
so-
leave that one up to your discretion. Like
Yeah. So
I don't feel like he'd be incapable of using a ballista.
No.
but-
It's not. It's not a matter of if you can use it or not. It's a matter of if you can use your proficiency or not.
Right.
So you are not proficient, so you don't get to add your proficiency, but still add your dexterity modifier to it because it is a ranged attack, and then just add +6 to hit anyway.
Come on.
And then you're gonna, if you hit, you're gonna do 3d10 and 3d6 fire damage.
Nice.
You
All
got
right.
to do this.
On top of that, I would like to use my bonus action to let me make sure that it's bonus action. It should be.
You give yourself advantage.
To automatically succeed on hit.
Auto crit.
Wow.
Oh,
that's
never
a
mind.
bonus
I don't
action?
even have
That's
to-
broken.
I didn't realize that this wasn't a bonus action. This just happens automatically. That's kind of nuts. Okay. I'm still gonna play it this way because I think it's cool. But Vasilis is going to rear this ballista towards the hydra as it comes away from taking a bite out of his arm. And he looks at it, and Vasila says, Iroas, guide this bolt so that I may gain you glory. And then he gets an extra 1d6 plus half of my level to the damage, in radiant damage.
Nice. Zealot Barbarian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which
Yep.
technically I should have been adding to my past attacks, but I didn't know that it was automatic
When you're raging, yeah.
when I'm raging.
Yep.
It's the first creature person I hit on each of my attacks.
Yep. Okay. So
Let's
you
do
you
it.
spin this ballista around. Okay. What's your dexterity?
1.
Okay, so you get to add 7 to this attack.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's go.
All right. So roll me 3 d10 and then 3 d6 for the fire damage, and then roll your 1d6 plus 6 because I believe you're 12th level.
No, I'm 10th.
Is everyone 10?
Oh, yeah, 10th.
Everybody's 10.
Yeah, we're 10th.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
never
10th.
mind. Plus 5.
Could we
I
be
mean, we're
12?
12. Yeah.
You
We
will
could
be
really
soon.
level up real
No,
fast.
you will level up soon. Don't worry.
Do you get
Okay.
piety? I'm just saying.
So 3d10.
Yep.
3d6 for fire damage.
Yep.
And then an extra d6 for my radiant damage.
Plus 5. And then plus 1 for your dexterity modifier.
Here we go.
Do it.
Come on, baby. Okay, there's some good numbers in there.
Nice. Okay.
39.
Way nice.
So, as you turn this ballista towards the hydra, you see a flaming arrow on the front. You say this, you offer up this prayer, this supplication to Iroas, and you see bits of gathering light begin to collect at the end of the arrow, the end of the ballista bolt. And as you fire it into a screaming head that's coming down to take a bite out of you, the ballista bolt lodges itself in the throat of that hydra head, and the fire and radiant damage explodes and basically just evaporates this head as this massive neck, now headless, begins to wave around and flop to the ground.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
That is wicked cool.
Roll me a d4.
Okay.
Ooh.
Get yourself some piety.
Come on. Oh,
Nice.
Hey, you gain 4 piety. So you are at 25 piety now.
Which means I get a new thing from Iroas.
Yes, you do. It's called Iroas' Disciple. As a bonus action, you can call on Iroas' blessing, gaining the following benefit for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated. Creatures within 30 feet of you can't gain advantage on attack rolls against you. Once you use this trait, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. Literally the best pair for a barbarian,
That is crazy.
because you can attack recklessly after you activate this, and enemies will not get advantage on attacks against you.
We're gonna
So
be
awesome.
recklessly
Gosh.
attacking all the time up in here.
That's so good. That is
Think
so
about
good.
it.
Great pairing.
It is a great pairing.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us back to the top of the initiative. Thalassa, it's now your turn. You see this hulking neck laying on the deck, acid burning through the deck, oozing out of its severed head.
It's not looking like that head's gonna grow back, is it? No, just kidding. I don't want to know. But I'm gonna go ahead and cast Moonbeam right in the middle of its back.
Okay. What saving throw is that?
It is a... Sorry, 1 second. Constitution saving.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right.
If
It has
it,
a decent constitution.
if it saves, then it gets less damage than if it fails.
Okay. I like rolling, so you guys. Nah, I won't roll. I should have made it public. I should have made it public.
What was it?
It was a nat 20 plus 6. I should have made it public.
Cow.
Ow.
I promise you it actually was. I was like, I'm going to make this public for fun. Nope.
We
So
believe you.
it passed. It will take half damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So it takes 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
And on the beginning of each of its turns, as long as it's still in that beam, it will have to reroll.
All right. Okay. Is that it for you, Thalassa?
Wait, did you roll that twice?
What?
Roll it twice.
No, it got half because it saved.
Yeah, but you still roll it twice.
You roll it twice and half the
And
damage.
half the
Oh,
damage.
my bad.
Way better.
It's the same.
Half, no, because now you're 5 plus what?
5.
5 plus
10.
4.
5
So
plus
10. So
4.
5 damage. 5 instead of 2.
Okay. Yeah. That. Sorry. I get what you're saying
That's
now.
pretty good.
Right.
And then... Nope, I'm good. That's all I want to do.
All right. Okay. Theseus.
Wait, hold on, one
Not
second.
Theseus.
Theseus shows up.
I was like,
I was looking at the
What?
double
Oh,
S's and
great.
Casal and looking at the and Thalassa, and I just thought Theseus.
Nope, we're good. Sorry.
Theseus comes out of the hydra.
I knew it.
His head appears.
surprise.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to cast... I'm going to use my channel divinity to invoke duplicity.
Okay.
I'm going to put my duplicate right here.
All right. Do. Right here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make you right side up. Oh. And then I'm gonna make him upside down so you
Okay,
know which one's
perfect.
which.
Then I'm going to use my movement to run all the way back here. Can
Okay.
can I still see up here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the top deck looking down at the Hydra.
That is going to be my turn. That's all.
Alright.
That's all I can do.
Okay. It's the Hydra's turn. The Hydra is not very happy that you attacked it. Basilisk. It is not going to move over toward... It's going to move this way. And you see it puts its 2 front legs on the side of the ship. And you see the whole ship begins to tilt towards the ocean as the massive weight of the Hydras begin to board the deck, specifically to try and attack you, Vasilis.
Bring it on.
Got this.
It doesn't tip it enough to where you guys like are gonna slide off the ship, but it's pretty uneven. And it will snap at you, Theseus. (26) to hit.
Yeah, that hits Theseus for sure.
Okay.
He takes the
All
damage too.
Not Theseus. I can't believe I did that.
I don't take the damage.
Vasilis. This is as bad. This is almost as bad as when Callan changed his name.
Great, now it's gonna come back.
Okay, you take 6 piercing damage. I've already halved it. You took 13,
Okay.
but halved down to 6 piercing damage.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, take it easy. Slow down.
Jeez, I'm hurting over here.
Are you?
Actually, I am hurting. Like that was pretty, but
All right, Alondros, it's your turn.
Roll a save.
Thank you.
Wisdom.
13, he fails.
Oh, good.
He is still slowed. And you can
Alright.
see like the sizzling flesh of the severed head like attempting to regenerate itself, but it just is unable to.
Okay. And I am actually going to cast Vicious Mockery. Say, you oversized lizard, get off our boat.
Nice burn, Alondros.
Mental burn.
It rolled a 3 on its wisdom save.
All right. Okay, 5 psychic, but it gets
Okay.
disadvantage on its next
Yes,
attack.
it does. Yes, it does. Okay. It is now your turn. Vasilis. You see the massive heads of this hydra looming over you. Its paws pulling down, breaking the wood underneath its fingers as it's nearly tipping this side of the ship into the ocean itself, dripping acid all over the deck around it.
nice. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna attack him. Whatever.
Okay. All right.
As Vasilis dodges and weaves some of these heads, goes to chop at the body, right in between the heads, right, like almost like right here. You know what I mean?
Do you want to attack recklessly?
You might as well, right?
If you do, because it has disadvantage and can only attack once, it will attack you just with regular attack next turn.
Right, and it's just one. He can only attack me with one head, right?
Yep, because it's slowed, yeah.
Yeah. Might as well. Let's do it.
got
We're
you.
gonna recklessly attack. Thank you very much.
Okay, so roll 2 attacks with advantage.
Ooh.
Okay. So you miss on your first attack. Oh, did you add your bonus?
No, I didn't. I get a 8. To
Hey,
that.
17 does hit. Yeah.
17? Okay, cool.
Yep,
And
so
then
now
here
roll your
goes-
next attack with advantage and add your bonus, then we can do all the damage at once.
Second attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Double 16s.
All right.
216.
Go with
Both
the 16.
attacks. Both attacks hit. So now roll me 4d6 because it's your damage twice, plus another d6, so 5d6 because of the radiant. Add your damage
5d6?
twice.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you're doing a d6 radiant. Remember?
Yeah.
Your first attack. Yeah.
I get 2d6 for my sword.
2d6 for your sword the first time. 2d6 for your sword the second time,
Oh.
which is 4, plus another d6 of radiant. Add your attack damage twice. Don't forget to include your strength modifier, and add 5 to that because of your raging bonus as a zealot.
And this is why barbarians are so fun.
Mhm.
Because you just get to roll so many
Hey,
dice.
that's some great numbers.
Okay, so you only did +9. Why did you only do +9?
4 plus 5. I get my strength
Is
plus.
what?
My strength is 4.
Okay, and then what's your barbarian bonus strength while you're raging? Your damage bonus while you're raging as a barbarian?
Oh, sorry. I actually got that wrong. My damage bonus while I'm a raging as a barbarian is 3.
Yep.
But
So-
then I also get to add plus 5 because that's half of my level.
Only the first time.
Oh,
So
the first
you're
time.
only gonna
Well,
add
I
the
didn't add
first-
that at all.
Yeah, no. Okay, so it's 4 plus 4, so you have +8, plus 6, so that's plus 14, plus another 5. So it's technically it should be 5d6 plus 19 instead of 9. So 37 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
There we
You
go.
get
Good
to add
work.
another 10 essentially. Or 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
Heck
You see that you, as you described, attack right at the joint between where the necks are, and as you swing this obsidian blade, you actually slice far enough and deep enough in its scales that you cut off another head
Yes.
right at the base of where it's connected to the body, and it slumps on the ground like a lizard's tail and begins to wave around wildly. And you take 9 acid damage as sort of this blood splashes in your face as you precisely take this head off at the base.
Nice, not bad. Not a bad trade-off.
Okay, is that it for you, Vasilis?
That is it.
Okay. All right. Thalas, it's now your turn.
I just want to move the moonbeam back over onto its body.
All right. It makes another Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It rolled a 17.
What was my thing again? Yeah. It did it.
He saves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
13. What's half of 13?
6.
6. Radiant damage.
You see as this moonbeam begins to continue to burn a hole deeper in the back of this hydra.
And that's all I want to do.
Okay. It's now your turn, Callan.
Okay, I am going to cast. My duplicate is going to reach out to Vasilis and
Okay.
grab him by the forearms, and I'm going to cast protection from energy. And I'm going
Okay.
to give him resistance to acid damage.
Nice.
Oh, that's so good.
That's beautiful. That's
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
Nobody die, because that is my last 3rd level spell. So nobody die.
Dude, what a perfect
in a
spell
pinch.
for.
In a pinch, I can cast Healing Word.
Okay, I still have
So-
healing spells that I can use to.
He just means if someone dies
like,
outright,
I don't have
he can't
Reviv-
bring
if
them
you
back.
Die. I can no longer cast Revivify. So
Okay.
I'm taking a risk here.
Even with the the Karametra pomegranate seeds.
I don't remember.
And
those
or
two.
the grapes. We got a lot of healing actually. That
Yeah,
we
lots
just
of stuff you
sit
never
on.
We
use.
actually do have a lot of healing.
Okay, is that it for you, Callan? Are you gonna stay where you're at?
I'm staying where I'm at. I am single digits, so
What does your magic look like as your duplicate reaches out and touches Vasilis?
what color did we determine Clothis my symbol of Clothis was?
It's like more shimmery.
It's like a silvery. It's like silver.
Okay.
It's like
So
mixed with silver.
in the past, where there has been kind of the Nick sky of, you know, blacks and blues and purples and starry, from each side of my duplicate, the Nyx comes out of my left side, and out of the right side is a silvery, misty looking energy, and as they collide it kind of forms a nebula around
Wow. Cool.
Basilis.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. Okay.
Turn.
It is now the Hydra's turn.
Go crazy, Basilis.
The
Heck
Hydra
yeah.
is going to try and attack you again. Basilis. It's just going to roll straight because you attacked recklessly, but it's under the effect of Vicious Mockery.
It's so nice that you went after, or is it save at the end of its turn?
At the end.
Okay, I thought it was the beginning.
16. Does a 16 hit?
That would be a glancing blow.
Okay. So we'll do half damage.
Which would then be halved.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this the beginning of the Hydra's turn?
It is.
Did he roll
Double head.
for mine too?
Wait, why is
no.
it halved twice?
Let's just
'Cause
have once.
He's raging.
Well, I'm raging.
No,
so I
that's
get-
only.
It's a glancing
Oh,
blow.
because it's piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Yeah, so it'd
Yeah.
be
So
halved
you
'cause
only
glance.
It's 24 damage, so you only take 6. Because
Nice.
Heck
half is
yeah.
12, halved again is
Way
6.
nice.
Oh yeah.
And
That's keeping
then
it up a little bit longer.
it has not moved on its turn, so it will roll a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
It rolled a 22,
Yeah, it saves. So half of
Okay.
13.
so 6.
Yep.
All right.
I was just gonna say, look at how perfect his cute little lizard fingers line up with the edge of that boat.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
It looks
too
like he's
earlier.
really
I was
just
like,
grabbing
"Aw."
onto it.
Yep. It's so cool.
That's actually really cool.
It's like I planned it or something. Just kidding. I did not plan that. Okay. It is now your turn,
Save.
Alondros.
Wisdom
Oh,
save.
sorry. Thank you for reminding me. You rolled a 17. Oh, so close. Okay, he's still under the effect of slow.
Okay. And I'm just gonna do the same.
All right.
Just
Another
vicious
wisdom
mockery.
save or charisma save.
Wisdom.
Yeah. 14.
Nice.
What do you say this time?
You lizard. Lily lizard.
Don't
I
lose
don't
your
know. I don't know
head.
what I say. don't lose your head. I like that. Don't lose your head. I
Okay.
like that. Okay, and then
Vassal. Oh,
yeah,
are you
3
gonna stay there or
damage
are you gonna
and
move?
no, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. Vassilis, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go for that again.
Are you gonna attack recklessly again?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to add my bonuses. 15 plus 8. Did that hit?
Yep.
I'm assuming.
That hits.
Yeah. That's I thought so. And then next one.
Okay.
Actually,
Vassilis.
yes.
How do you want to finish this Hydra?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
with the bonuses that you're gonna add, even just by hitting once, you will kill it no matter what.
Yes.
Ooh. How many heads does it have left?
3.
3? And Can it be like a multiple attack kind of thing? You know, like does it have to just be like one, and then that's all I get, or what?
Mechanically it's dead. How do you want to roll? What do you want to do? Because you get 2 attacks essentially.
Right. Okay, we'll say 2 heads come in from the sides to attack Basilisk, right? He ducks. They cross, slices down, cuts both of the heads off.
Nice.
And then as the third one
Last
comes
head.
at him, slices it right in half.
Okay.
Sweet.
You like
Nice.
banana splitted him.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, as you take out the last 3 of these heads and the writhing body spraying acid everywhere, you take only 7 because you were resistant to acid damage. Would have been 14. But standing there, droplets of this acid being sort of caught and vaporized by this nebulous around you, standing in the writhing, flopping, erratic behavior of the severed heads, along mixed with the severed, the necks around you. Finally, the hydra slowly goes limp, and as it does so, it begins to slide off the ship. And as the weight goes off, the ship goes back to its normal canter. And you stand at the edge of the ship, obsidian longsword in hand, obsidian greatsword in hand.
Dang.
That was sick.
I crumple into just sitting on my butt.
Okay.
Well, that went well.
Could have
I
been
kind of
better.
peek my head up over. As I stand up, I kind of look over onto the upper deck and I say, "Not as good as last time, but not too bad."
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
You guys made it
We're
look
still
way
here.
easier last time.
That felt way easier last time.
But it was really cool. I mean, if you could have seen what I saw, you looked like, I don't even know, just awesomeness.
Heroic.
I tried. Thank you.
You did good, Vasilis. As I lay down on my back and just give you a thumbs up in the air.
Your duplicate is just like silently clapping.
Yep. Doing jazz hands.
He's like a mime.
Yeah.
You can't talk. Where did, is Proteus just still hiding?
He never came out of the captain's quarters, so you can assume that that's where he's at.
What a goon.
Well, I'm pretty pooped.
Same. I could use a rest. Maybe we should take shifts.
Well, is he just gonna come back alive? I mean, we already killed it.
I feel like this time it's gone for good.
Hopefully. I mean, I
Hopefully.
guess we've never. I don't think any monsters have ever been killed down here that have been recorded. So hopefully it's good.
Where would it go? I don't
Maybe
even wanna
Elysium.
know.
I don't know.
Freaking Alicia.
You know,
wreaking havoc.
we killed it in the other plane, and it was sent here. Maybe we just sent it back to Akros. Possibility? I don't.
Let's hope not.
Maybe it goes to Tyserian? Tyserius?
Isurus?
Tiserus? Or the Mires of Punishment? If we're lucky.
I don't know.
But either way, I'm going to talk to Proteus. He kind of left us high and dry.
A little bit.
Agreed. I
Good
need
luck.
rest, but not enough before we go give him a piece of our mind.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn around and... Is the handle open?
Yeah, it's not locked.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you can go in.
Okay, I'm going to kind of wait for everyone to kind of get up with us and then go in.
Does everyone go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
He's just chilling. He's like, I'm
Yep.
tired.
No, he's actually sitting at the table.
Ah.
You see he's just kind of sitting in a chair. It's actually over here. And he's just sort of staring off into nothing. And playing, he has in his hands a ring that he's sort of manipulating between his fingers.
As we walk in, Vasilis takes his sword and points it at Proteus, and he just says, "Coward."
And you see he kind of like looks up at you four. I see you defeated the Hydra a second time. Congratulations.
Thanks to you.
What difference would I have made?
I mean, one of the crew certainly helped.
You see he just continues to play with this ring.
Do I notice anything special about the ring?
Yeah, you recognize it. You've seen it before. It is almost identical to the ring that Theseus wore when you first met him. A gold ring with the rose sigil.
Okay.
You know, Proteus, I imagine ending up here you have a lot of regret in life. And I find it astonishing that you are being given another chance to make one last beneficial gain in the world and make a difference on your lineage by helping us to get to Adelphos in some type of way. I mean, anything. That the crew helped load the bolt and helped Vasilis to be able to do that, and yet you just choose to wallow in your self-pity and your misery, and I don't have any sympathy for you. This is the last chance that you have to have an effect on anything, and maybe it's just this place. Maybe that's what you're doomed to do, and if so, congratulations. But if you have any type of conscience or ability to make a decision besides just sitting around and moping, I implore you to assist. If not for us, for your children. For Adelphos, who told us that he wants to save Theseus from this path that he's on.
Did you tell him last time that Adelphos had died at the hands of Theseus? Or had you not mentioned that yet?
We did not.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
We just told him that Adelphos was dead and that Theseus was bad, but we didn't tell him how it went down.
You see, kind of furrows his brow. Says, "Save Theseus? Save him from what?"
He went full Mogus. He is Mogus's champion. He collected all the armor pieces and led an attack on Akros. Did you not wonder why he wasn't with us? Do you think that we would have just left him behind?
Perhaps.
Yes, that's exactly what we do. We leave people behind. That's why we're in the underworld trying to find your bastardized son that you left.
You see, kind of hangs his head. So Theseus is worse off than I thought.
For now, as Callan said, Adelphos' last wish was to help him. And we're here to help Adelphos. There's hope.
For you, maybe. But for me, there's none.
You can change that. This is your only chance. If you wish, as Callan said, to wallow in self-pity for all of eternity, feel free to. Stay in here, we will take the ship where we wish. If you wish to help out and at least feel a little less pity on yourself and regret, help us now and we will succeed. This is your last chance.
He just kind of shrugs and he says, "What help?" What help? Please tell me.
We are following the only lead that we have, the wall. We're following it to the end of Nerino. That's all we have to go off of. But it worked for us before.
And what help am I?
Apparently none. Because you're too self-absorbed in your own misery.
You could at least take us to this wall.
What wall?
Have you not
I've been down
traveled?
here. Of course. Of course I have. I've been lost here for what seems like forever. And I will maintain that status here for forever. You think I can choose to navigate to specific points? You think I'm plundering the seas like a pirate? You think I'm here on some grand adventure? No. This is my punishment. You can blame me all you want. Call me a coward as he looks at Vasilis. Call it self-pity as he looks at you, Alondros. And then he says, call it lack of trying as he looks at you, Thalassa. And he stands up from his chair. And he says, I'm dead. The crew of this ship are dead. I'm glad you got one to help you on the ballista. But we can't navigate this place. Nor do we know of any tricks to get you further or deeper in the underworld. I say again, what help could I be? Would you like me to steer the ship? Point me in the direction. Would you like me to fend off monsters that come our way? Fine, I'll stand ranks with you. You come here demanding the impossible of me. And when I tell you I can't do it, you chastise me for it. And maybe that's part of my punishment as well. But let it be known that whatever blame I hold against myself for the way Theseus turned out, whatever blame you give to me as he looks to Vasilis, Vasilis shares as well. Maybe he can be of more help to you. And Proteus turns around and then just lays back down on his bed, his hand
Proteus.
clutching the ring.
Take that fire and turn it into something good. We just made it in and out of Agonis. We did the impossible. Listen to us. Sail for us. Rally your men. Because we will make it out of here with or without you. Whether you say it's impossible or not, we've done it. We just did it not 2 hours ago. You watched us. You picked us up off the shore. So take that fire that you feel and turn it into something good, because now is your only chance you will ever get for the rest of eternity to do so. Make up for your wrongs and help us. Rally your men, steer the ship, and follow what we do. Keep us alive. Because you are the only one that can do that. If you love your sons, do it for them.
And he has his back to you as he's laying down on the bed. He says, "Wake me if there's another monster. I will fight with you, if that's what you wish. The ship is yours, do with it what you please." Leave me alone to my memories.
Gladly.
They're all I have left.
I'll walk out.
You were once a man who held great power. You could be him again. And then I'm going to follow Callan out.
I'll follow.
I'm gonna stay behind a minute.
The room empties as you're left alone with Proteus.
I just sit and kind of ruminate for a second, you know. Just take in the situation. Proteus, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean to add to your torture.
You only spoke true, Vasilis.
We appreciate any help that you can give us. And I hope that you can find solace in knowing that that we're trying to help your sons, no matter the path they may be on. And I pray that alleviates some of the pain from you.
Did you love your father, Vasilis?
He was a hard man, strict man. But I loved him. By the bond of blood, by the bond of family. At least he was there. At least he was there. I mean, maybe he wasn't always the father I wanted. But he was my father. And he showed up as one. And I don't mean that as a retort or sly or against you or.
No, it's again the truth. Do you really think you're going to save Adelphos? Save Theseus from himself?
From the bottom of my heart, I do. I've seen what these people can do. Like they had said, they've done the impossible. Time and time again. I put my faith in them. And in the gods. And in our mission. Our quest. What else is there to do? Settle petty squabbles in Akros. In the courts.
Hopefully there's an Akros for you to go back to.
That would be nice. I'd like to see the games one more time.
As would I. And then you see he kind of curls up on his bed a little tighter, almost into the fetal position.
The ring that he was playing with, would he have set it down on a table or anything like that?
Nope, he still got it.
He still has it?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else around in the room that has like his sigil on it? Of the rhododendron sigil?
Yeah, there's some stationery that has the rhododendron wrap, like wax seal on it. You actually see that there's various drafts of almost like apology letters or speeches, regrets made to different people.
Never mind then. I'll leave.
Okay. All right. Is there anything you all would like to do?
I want to go up to the helm and just start. I just want to take control of this ship.
Yeah.
Start sailing.
Okay. Aside from small, blurred, dotted islands on the horizon and limited ones around you, there seems to be an open, endless ocean in all directions.
Alan,
Yes.
when you were looking underwater,
Uh-huh.
could you see the floor?
I didn't really look. I was a little more focused on the hydra. I could go check.
Yes, I'm wondering if we could see this wall as we travel.
Mm-hmm.
That could be our compass. That could be our North Star. But it's all on if we can see it.
Yes. Let's find a rope. Tie a rope around me.
I kind of reach in my bag and pull out a rope.
Alessa, would you come help us with this?
Yes, of course.
And I'll just tie a bowline around my chest, and once they've got a hold of the rope, I'll dive in the water. Take a deep breath and dive in this bottomless ocean of...
You take a deep breath that you don't need to take.
Take a deep breath of air
Yes,
before having
I
to
do.
dive in to breathe water.
And it's not a deep breath of like, oh, I'm going to hold my breath. It's a deep breath of like, I don't like deep water.
That's fair. Yeah, you've got a thossophobia.
So, yes, I will dive in and just see if I can see the bottom. Ooh, actually, I'm going to cast. I'm going to pull out a gold coin. I'm going to cast light on it. And
Okay.
then I'm going to drop the coin.
All right.
That's smart.
So there's probably 50 feet on this hemp. And as you dive down, you dive deep enough to where light begins to diffuse and things begin to turn dark. And at this point, you pull out this coin, which bears the visage of Afara. It's a Meletian coin. With the other side, a depiction of Meletis, the city itself. And you cast light on it and you watch it sink to the bottom. And it begins to sink. And this bright light begins to grow dimmer and dimmer until you do see it hits the bottom. A couple hundred feet. Not a couple hundred feet, about 100 feet below the surface of the top. And you see something peculiar because as you're looking down at this light, instead of offering like a circular halo to the left side, the halo appears to be stopped by some sort of straight object.
I will swim back up to the surface.
Okay.
It's 100, 200 feet to the bottom, maybe, and it appears that we're still in a relative distance to the wall. I could just ever so slightly, I mean, it looked like a half circle, essentially. I cast light on a coin and dropped it down.
So as it stands, you could tell that the ship is running almost perpendicular to the wall, and the ship is moving. Because when you had first boarded the ship near the wall, it was moving and continued to sail through all your conversations with Proteus, through the fight with the Hydra, had never stopped sailing.
Yeah.
So essentially you are sailing away from that point as you speak. But as you come up, there's sort of this perpetual sunset. And you have enough of a sense of direction to guess, that the wall is running straight perpendicular to where the ship is now.
I'll yell out and give them adjustments to make to get us more parallel with this wall.
All right. Okay. And as the ship begins to lurch and turn, and you are kind of dragged by with the rope, you can see the faint light of the coin disappear behind you, as you're now running parallel in the same direction as the wall.
Thalassa,
Yes.
I don't know if it helps to sketch anything down, or if there's any visible landmarks in the sky, or I don't know.
I can build it off of what we've come from.
As you open up your map, the one that you've made of Agonas, you've noticed that the wall that you had followed in Agonas maintained a completely straight line. It didn't vary in any direction.
Very cool. I'll just say
And-
interesting.
And as you begin to fill in the whereabouts of Narano, you can infer that the wall continues straight through.
So, between the two of you, do you think that you could keep us in a semi-straight line?
I do not believe there's too much to a current here. I think it would be quite simple on the water, as long as we don't run into more beasts.
I'm just laying on my back, getting dragged in the water, and I just hear Thalassa and Alondra's like, my ears are underwater,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking up at them, just so exhausted. I'll just kind of grab the rope and kind of give it a tug. I'm ready to come up.
Oh, yes. Would you mind helping?
I'd help you.
We kind of pull you up.
I'm just dead weight. Just coming up.
It's okay. I'm strong.
I know
You
you
just
are.
pull
That's
him
why I
off.
asked
You
you to
just
come
pull
up.
him up like a dead fish, just like that.
He does a little flop when he gets up.
Yeah, when I get on the deck, I just kind of do a flop.
While you're getting your air back in instead of water.
So here's a question for you. I have a fishing tackle.
Okay.
How long would that rope or the string in that tackle be? Would it be able to reach to the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hand it to Callan.
I don't think this is really the time for fishing, Alondros.
Yes, but your coin idea gave me another idea.
Oh.
This rope or
Mhm.
string or whatever you call it would hopefully be long enough to at least keep us at a good distance. Now, instead of having to drop a coin every so often to make sure that we're staying within line, we can just either attach something to this hook, or possibly if I've got a sinker somewhere in here, we could attach it to that and just drop the coin down, or drop the weight down, cast light on it like you did,
Mm-hmm.
and just check it that way, and when we're done, we just reel it back up.
That's a great idea.
Well, I can't take credit, as I kind of slap you on the shoulder.
I mean, I don't know why I used a gold piece. I only have 2 left. Well, I have 1 left now. But I have like this bag of 600 copper that I've never touched, but I've just been carrying it around for weeks. Probably close to a year at this point, but no, I think
Just
this
a
is
big spender.
No, we're just broke and we never get paid for doing what we do, but we do it because
We care.
yes,
Flashback
something.
from winning so much money from the racetrack at Akros.
Well, as I kind of
getting an
hush my
IOU.
voice,
Yeah.
I kind of hush my voice. Between the two of us, I do have quite a bit left in case things get in dire need.
I think
I've got
to
quite a stash.
I'm happy to hear that.
It's
You know, I
okay.
was just looking in my bag and I realized that there's this imprint of a voucher for 2,000 gold at the horse races. It's just imprinted in the inside of my money sack, and it's like somebody erased it and it's no longer there.
Well,
It's still there.
let's
You're in
pray
the
that
underworld. You don't have a need for coinage.
if we make it back, that Arena is still around and you can collect.
Yes.
I'm sure I can help pull some strings to get you your money, Callan.
Oh, that's right. You're like a trust fund baby. Your family's loaded. Theseus was always stingy, but he was like a black sheep trust fund baby, you know?
That he was.
Yep. By the way, Vasilis, I don't expect an answer now. But Proteus did say that you had something to do with Theseus, and well, I just expect at some point that we'll get some answers. Like I said, I don't think any of us expect an answer now. Out of respect, I'd like to give you the time to be able to, I don't know, think about it if you need.
No, I don't wish to keep any secrets from any of you. I've
I just
grown
look
fond of you.
I look at Thalassa and Elandros, just wide-eyed, like,
Oh.
I like him. I like him a lot. This is good. I'm gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce.
Gather around.
Story time.
To be honest with you, I'm not certain as to what Proteus is talking about. But what I'm left with, and then all that I can think of, is I did best Theseus in the games whenever we first entered. We both I don't know. Maybe I'm reiterating what you've already heard from Theseus. I don't know. But then I don't exactly see him as the type to. I know he's not the type to really tell stories. So
Yeah,
let me know if
we
I
didn't hear much.
assumed as much.
I feel like you know better than you think you do. It's like you have some insider knowledge. I'm sorry, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
But Theseus and I both trained for the games together, Um, I guess I should maybe start from the beginning, because I don't know what Theseus has told you, but Theseus and I were more than just friends. Uh, it was like we were brothers. He was like the brother I never had, an older brother. He taught me everything I know. As we grew up, began to see Sophia more often. We became close, and we trained. We went and did everything together. We went to galas together, family parties. I mean, we lived next door. And as he pushed me to be the best that I could, he pushed me to enter into the games, and to try my luck, to to test my mettle. And I, to be honest, didn't expect much, and neither did anybody else. I was the underdog, if you would. And I did well for myself throughout the games until we got to the end, where it was only Theseus and I left. So the pressure was definitely not on. But in the final match, I was expected to lose. I don't remember the odds, but they were definitely in Theseus's favor as far as bets go. And then in the end, when we were almost done with our dance, the clanging of metal ringing throughout the arena, I came out on I came out on top. I won. And I believe that that's what started him on this path. Sure, the rest of his family and family life didn't help, but I was selfish in beating him. I didn't have to do it. I did it for me, and I did it for glory. And that's what led him to... I mean, that failure alone, I take that burden upon myself. It's what put him on the path that he's on. But, of course, that's all guessing.
You know, something that I have had to work through and am quite honestly in the very beginning stages of working through is understanding that even though many have had a part in where Theseus is in life right now, of which we contributed a major role, there's absolutely no way he would have acquired all those armor pieces as quickly as he did without I'll motion to the three of us. And Adelphos. Without us, he wouldn't have got them so quickly, and as hard as it is, it's not fair to ourselves to blame ourselves. So I hope that while you may feel some responsibility, you don't carry the burden of feeling as if you are responsible. Because ultimately, for Theseus and everyone else in life, he is the one that chose to go down this path. Even with us, he had many chances to turn away. We tried many times to talk to him, and other times we weren't helpful at all. But like Alondro said earlier, there is hope, and I'm grateful that you're here, Vasilis. Truly. I'm glad that you're with us.
As am I. Thank you for your kind words.
No, thanks for taking that hydra, you know? I'm
Yeah.
on the verge of death, and quite honestly...
Just a Tuesday for me,
Yes,
Callan. Tuesday.
You know what the best part is? We're the only ones that saw you do it, so who's gonna believe you when we get back home? You could tell everybody you single-handedly killed it. Well, let's be honest, Alondros is... Well, he's Alondros. He keeps us alive, I swear.
It was absolutely a team effort. There's no way I could have done it alone. I mean, you had the experience.
And also half of my body burned off by acid. But hey, you fell in the Tardix, you know? I mean, it's really just, it's just been this trip has sucked.
It's been an adventure.
Yeah, this place sucks.
I just hope that they get better and better as we make our way through.
The planes. I thought you were talking about our adventures. I was like, Alondros are getting worse and worse. I hope they get better as well, but no, I think they will.
And with that, the Obtainer continues to sail smoothly through the vast oceans of Narano with the perpetual sunset in the distance. And you have some assuredness, some small hope that the direction you're heading is that much closer to saving Adelphos. And that is where we will end our session.
No, I want to talk to Vasilis. I like this guy.
You just gotta keep prying in there.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like him.
Yeah,
That
and
was
it's
great,
nice to
Zane.
have. Yeah, I've honestly really liked the moments just between Vasilis and Proteus. Like, it's honestly been
Yes.
super
100%.
interesting.
Really good role playing and such.
Yeah.
Loving them.
Thank you.
So,
Well, Oh,
I was just gonna
So
say,
be
if you'd
prepared
like to like and subscribe, all those jazz things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not yawning.
Yep.
You're yawning.
and watch out for our after show that will be coming at you soon, talking about the last few episodes and what
Yep.
everybody thinks about what's going to happen.
Dude,
and
that's
where
gonna be
we're
good.
at.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, if you haven't already, give us a like and a subscribe down below so that you can keep up with everything PG-DND, which includes an entire first season of the Heroes of Theros, audio only, anywhere podcasts can be found. So while you're waiting for the next episode of this one to drop, give that a listen, along with our famed Tyson Child DMing Curse of Strahd Season 1. And not to mention all of our fun one-shots and different systems. There's really a little bit of everything here.
There is.
So
We
yeah,
got it all.
yeah. Comment what your favorite content that we put out so far is,
Mm-hmm.
and
Can I
share
just
with a
say
friend.
Yeah, and shout out
that
to
one
our
of my
three
favorites. Oh, sorry, has
No, go ahead.
been Connor's one shot that he DM'd of
Oh.
Alien. So good.
So good.
Go check that out.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do that so good.
And hey, if you know somebody that likes D&D, send us their way, or vice
hey,
versa.
Even if you like to draw cool things, give it a whack. Draw us. Draw our characters.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see
no,
it. We
Yeah.
love
don't draw
fan art.
here. Just draw us.
Just
I mean,
draw
both,
us.
Either one.
Portrait.
Just draw us.
Just the people. And if you don't know what we look like, if you're on podcast, check us out on YouTube. You can see our ugly mugs.
Or you can check out the drawings that our fans are now going to be making of us.
Exactly. It's the best of both worlds.
And speaking of fans, shout out to our 3 biggest fans. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yep.
who you are. We love you.
We do. You especially, but we also love everyone else. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.